Well, Chef, it looks like you made it to our spot, OldTown Cafe.
I did. Yeah, I left Subic at about 1 o'clock and was here by about 1:30. So half an hour.
All right. Well, that's pretty quick. And you just rode the jeepney, huh? How much did that cost?
25 pesos.
Okay, that's not much. I'll put that on the screen.
Yeah, I even have a little cheat sheet just in case I forget something, so that, for instance, when I go home, I can just quickly pull this out and say, oh yeah, that's right. It's the, I'm going to ask them for the Balay Hotel, Mangan Baca. That's where they're going to drop me off.
I don't think I'd have to just show them the paper. It wouldn't be that easy.
And let's see, buy it. Then you say where you're going, and when they get there, you can say, "Para po."
And that means
Stop, please.
Ah, okay.
Para. Stop.
Yeah, you know, I told you that I've been kind of thinking about buying a bicycle to get around here, just, you know, like from our compound in Castillejos here.
Right.
I can drive to the coffee shop in just a few minutes. What do you think about that?
Well, you know, I was kicking around the idea of that, and then a couple of days ago, I got up one morning. Wow, I could hardly walk. I had to take ibuprofen. My bad knee
that's right.
gave me pain.
You've got a knee with no padding in it.
No cartilage, yeah.
No cartilage. Yeah, that's rough. Makes that pedaling not so fun. Yeah, so that knee injury that you have pretty much eliminates the possibility of a bicycle, huh?
I was thinking that I'd hate like anything to go and buy a nice bicycle and then find out first time out that, oh, I can only go for maybe 5 minutes and then my knee gives out.
Yeah.
So,
well, Ray and I stopped and checked out Lucky Bicycles in Olongapo.
right.
And the thing that concerned me was, of course, it was not my knee. My knee's okay. But the thing that concerned me was 20-something gears. And I'm glad we stopped in there because they really know what they're talking about. And the guy said he can cut that down and make it like 7 gears. So I don't have to know that I'm in gear number 21 and I'm going to gear 18 and all that kind of stuff. And for somebody that's just an amateur, I don't think that'd make any difference.
Yeah. I don't even think, if you're not an amateur, I think if you're an avid bicyclist, do those other 14 gears really make that much difference?
You know, I have no idea.
Yeah.
But the new bikes look pretty comfortable. These have shock absorbers in the front. It's not like the old solid forks they used to have on the bikes when we were kids, you know. Well, when we were kids, mine had the big front wheel and the little one in the back.
Come on, that was, I think, before your time.
So what do you think about OldTown Coffee?
Pretty nice. Pretty nice.
We haven't tried the coffee yet. Are you going to order a coffee today?
No, I think I've maxed out on just the one drink that I had. I'm still full from lunch.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have a coffee. I don't know what yet.
Yeah.
The last visit here, I had just black coffee with ice. Had it iced like Vietnam. Really good. Coffee was good. Prepared just perfectly. You know.
Super.
Yeah, really nice. And I just like this little neighborhood spot here where you hear the chickens and the cats and things like that.
And the dogs.
And the dogs. Yeah, the Lucky Bicycle people said they're going to get a shipment of new bikes in this coming Friday. So Ray and I are planning on going back over there and checking it out, see what the new stock looks like.
Mm-hmm.
I've also been thinking about those fat tire bikes to see how they would work if they're hard to pedal because of the big tire. And I was thinking that it would sure make it really smooth when you fasten a camera on it. Use it for a dolly, to dolly around.
So these fat tire bikes, I know the mountain bikes, they have a larger tire than
Yeah.
the regular bicycles.
Oh, these are big.
And these are even bigger.
Yeah,
Wow.
these are big. So, look like a big motorcycle tire.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what going to go look and see what they have. I probably will go with a regular mountain bike tire. But like I said, I'm only going to be going 3 or 4 kilometers back and forth to the town here.
Right.
So whatever I get, it'll probably work.
So what's on tap? What's coming up for future videos?
Well, I'm going to do one about our cats. We lost 2 cats to a pretty unusual disease, and I'm making a video about that. Ray and I are trying to shoot it, and every time we try to talk about it, we get all teary-eyed, emotional, and it's hard to shoot. I've only got one section of it done so far. It'll take some time to get done, but we're going to do it because I think people need the information.
Now, the clinic that you take your animals to, your cats to, is that the clinic that's over by our house?
There's one near you, and then we also use a clinic that's right here in Castillejos.
Oh, okay.
And they have emergency service on Sundays and things like that.
Okay.
And the actual vet lives across the street from our house. So if we need him, we can run over there and beat on the door. The vets here are really good. I was surprised at their knowledge level and experience. They're really pretty good.
Yeah.
I was pretty amazed at that. And the facilities are nice. They've got good equipment, modern equipment, things like that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that video, and if Ray and I can get through it, that's the only problem. But that's coming up. We don't really have any big travel plans or anything right now, but as opportunities pop up, we'll take them.
Okay. We also have a video that we started, but then we had an equipment failure.
That's right. Yeah.
So we have to finish that one off
That
too.
one was about banking, right?
That was about my nightmare experience of banking in Vietnam.
Oh yeah, and I had a little experience to add to that too.
Yeah, and like I say, the other day, my Canada Pension Plan payment was released in Canada on the 27th in the morning, and on the 27th here, which is sort of like almost evening time, it was in the bank here. So that was direct.
We had a problem this February, in the February payment for our SS, but the thing turned out to be my fault. It wasn't really my fault. I sent in my paperwork, but they didn't receive it, I guess, or didn't process it. And so we missed a payment, but they, once we got a hold of them, they made it up real quick.
Yeah.
So really, they haven't been that bad. Satisfied.
Good.
No, I've been drawing the Social Security for quite a while, so not having too many problems is a good thing.
Just noticing they've got these cute little lights all over the ceiling here.
Oh, yeah, they're open late here. They stay open till I think 10 o'clock normally. He said sometimes even later.
Wow.
Yeah, but as you know, transportation at that hour is not great.
Yeah, you have to have your own transportation, I think.
Well, that bicycle may fill the bill.
Yeah, for you.
For me.
For me, I'd be scared to find I bet you I couldn't find a jeepney to get me back to Subic.
Yeah, I'm just worried about people can see you at night. I'll have to maybe get a reflector vest or something so that.
Yeah, I noticed that none of the bicycles have lights on them.
No.
No.
Most of the bikes I've ever ridden have had bikes. Even remember the little generators that they used to have on the tires? And don't see that anymore. Yeah, the only thing that I didn't like about the bikes that we looked at is they don't have any lights on them.
Yeah, at least they should at least have reflectors. And I didn't see any reflectors on any.
No, I may get one of those reflector jackets, little vests, wear one of those. But I'm sure there's lights out there. They're probably that lithium ion stuff, batteries now. The old bikes had the little wheelie generator on the wheel, and I think the new ones, they probably use those batteries, which doesn't appeal to me much because I just hate those batteries. And charging them and all that becomes a real chore.
Well, see, I think, for instance, in Canada, if you want to take your bike out after dark, it has to have lights on it.
Yeah, so I think same in the U.S. I've always had lights on my bikes.
Yeah.
So. Not sure. Well, I'll find out. I'm definitely gonna pick one up. I think it's a good thing for me because I'm really pretty close to town, and once I get in town, I can go all over the place and not have a problem.
Yeah.
If you walking, which is not a bad walk, really, it's maybe 45 minutes. You still have to walk all the way around town, and this town, as you know, is spread down the highway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, kind of.
Wonder if bicycle theft is a big thing in the Philippines?
I don't know.
Because you go to a place like Holland, for instance, and they're the bicycle theft capital of the world.
Yeah, maybe I can just get a backpack and put a rack on there for hang the bike on the back. We'll see. I'll definitely lock it up if I stop somewhere.
Yeah.
Most of the time I'll be someplace like this. It'll be up against the wall over there, and keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
So that should work.
No, Yali bought a whole bunch of lettuce at the market the other day, and she's been feeding me tons of lettuce. I am stuffed from lunch.
That's kind of rabbit territory, isn't it?
Hey, when you're used to eating salad almost every other day, then for the last 2 months, not even seeing any of that, when you get it back again, it's like, and you can't stop. I love lettuce.
I like salads and stuff too. Rhea makes salads for me all the time, and I really like them a lot. Sometimes just a salad, not as a side dish, but just as a main dish. Pretty good. Well, I think I'm going to have another coffee here, and then a little later we can walk around town or something.
Sure.
Go by the market. I think I'm going to have one more coffee. Rhea's got me on a coffee budget, I guess you'd call it, or a limit. I can have 3 coffees a day. I usually do one for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or late, and that's it. But I usually screw up and have 2 for lunch and then 1, and then in the evening I can't have 1. So it's kind of a planning situation for me now on this coffee. But I just love coffee, so I don't get it. I'm cranky, the classic cranky old man.
Well, I try to limit myself to 2 a day, and in Vietnam that was easy enough to do. I was there by myself, and so I did my own shopping. Here, I can be sitting at the computer doing something, and all of a sudden, one of the kids comes up and here's this big coffee mug for me. It's like, okay, I'm doing my quick math. Let's see, that's my second one. And sure enough, it'll be maybe around 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening. There's another coffee. So I had a talk with Yali, and I said, let's keep it down. I'm trying to keep it to 2 a day.
We're going to wrap it up here at the coffee shop and head out. Maybe go downtown, walk around the market a little bit. So, hey, thank y'all for watching. This is JR, the Tex Pat, OTG.